is The Core.
Alright guys, you are on to The Core, your #1 urban breakfast show, and my name is Faye. For those just tuning in and wondering what The Core means, it is our breakfast show powered by, we know ourselves, and definitely we dissect issues on this set that affect each and every one of us in our everyday lives. Issues that have to do with the heart, that have to do with the economic, that has to do with the entertainment scene, which we'll definitely be analyzing today. And definitely we have other segments infused into the discussion and the interviews to give you a very fantastic way to kickstart your morning. So more grace to you guys as you kickstart this very wonderful day. And definitely today we're talking about something that has to do with the entertainment scene, as I mentioned earlier on. Series of events have happened with a couple of entertainers and celebrities, and definitely one just happened a couple of weeks back was the issue with Dami Crane. So we're going to be taking the topic from that angle, which is the Nigerian entertainment scene is scamming the way. Yes, I know it pops up a lot of questions in your minds as to why people are doing such things, illegitimate means to get money, or is it just the pressure from fans? Whatever it is, we'll be allowing our guests tell us what it is we need to know about that topic. So we go on a quick break right now, and when we return, The Core continues. Do not touch your devices. We'll be right back. This is The Core.
So I've got a question for you guys today. So you've heard about Dami Crane and the issue that he has charges against him in the US. Yeah, you've heard about that, right?
With the credit card stuff, right?
Yes. Now, if he's actually found guilty, what do you think the verdict should be?
I think they should just release him because everybody is a scammer. Sure you get? Even me myself, I'm a scammer. I'm a scammer. Our mother, father too is scammer. Maybe they should just release him.
That's scammer.
Yeah. Everything is about a scammer. Because me too, I'm a scammer.
I think the National Court of Justice have to try him. If he's been found guilty, the law have to take it safe first, because I don't think that law is respect of anybody. You understand? The law must have to take it safe first.
Please, Dami Crane, we really love you. Please, let's please free him for us.
It's fake news because he's not yet guilty.
Everybody, we say it's a scam, but why should he be among them?
Nanji Zakadenyi, aka Genius, and Soti, a performing artist signed to a Fisi music group, home to Mama Africa herself, Yemi Alade. Genius, not unlike Soti, has worked with numerous artists and producers and has some hits to his name. His styles and influences range from hip-hop to reggae, R&B, and Afropop. Not unlike Soti, who has a handful of features with the likes of Ice Prince, Nacho C, Ikechuko, to mention a few. She has also worked with a UK-based band, The Lizards. Both artists are gearing to make a bigger impact on the Nigerian entertainment scene. Definitely something to look out for. Ladies and gentlemen, Genius and Soti.
My name is Fronis, is Africa's Pride, world's favorite comedian. That's my title.
I like that.
International title.
You just had to, put it all out there because I'm just that killer. Top 5 funniest comedians in Nigeria. That's what we're talking about right now. Are we good?
Are you a comedian?
I'm not a comedian. I just talk, man.
Agoda is funny.
All right, I'm in. Basket Mouth has to be my top 1 funniest comedian in Nigeria. Nobody can take that away from him.
My #1 comedian in the world.
Don't mention yourself.
It's Ali Baba. The
king
of Nigerian comedy.
You know what I think? You know what I think again?
You know what I think?
Wait.
I'm not thinking right now, but Ali Baba is #1 funniest comedian on the planet. #1. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. We have a dead man in the studio. We need to call an ambulance to take him off because my #1 is Ali Baba.
Basket Mouth.
He just woke up.
This is The Core.
Is scamming the way and taking a look at the Nigerian entertainment industry. And with me today, I have 2 very naughty children. I'll term them naughty children because there have been a lot of things that have been going on before we came on air. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have with us the Fisi duo of Soti and Genius. Yep. That sounds so subtle. Like, thank you for having us.
I'm behaving myself.
So, no, you haven't been, trust me.
We're coming now, so we have to
Before you came on
behave.
here, you were not behaving yourself. There was a lot of battle between, you know, iPhone users and Android users, which will still tackle some other.
I wasn't involved actually. I was very quiet.
It was a debate, guys. It's a pity they actually missed it. So we're talking about scamming the way, but let's just get to know the two very lovely personalities there here. So Soti, Ekelebe is out, the first official video.
Yes.
Definitely out. What has the buzz been like? You know,
Well,
the acceptance from
the acceptance has been really amazing. Like, it's been beyond what I actually expected.
And the genius guy.
Oh, yeah.
Remind me of your full name. It's pretty lengthy.
Manji Zaka Dane.
You know, when I heard it, I'm like, that's some coalition of different names.
Sounds like a superhero.
What kind of superhero? Like an African superhero, definitely.
Yeah, those ones with the shield and arrow.
That try to form I know, right?
Whatever it is, and I am Manji Zaka Dane Deshi from Plateau State, Georgia.
Yes, so rapping the what do you guys call yourselves? Platoonians?
No Platonians. Me, I'm from Pangshin, I'm Nga.
No, as in what's the term?
Justify.
Like we're Lagosians. So
well,
what
Justify, that's what we call ourselves.
Just boys. Alright, guys, so how has music been like? The journey, Afro pop, hip hop, everything, the coalition, the collaborations equally too. How has the journey been like for you?
To be honest, man, it has been like this, the journey
to success,
in and out. It hasn't been easy, but we thank God that we are at this point, and this is the most important thing right now, that we are at this point and we're still going and moving. I just dropped my EP, A Slice of Genius, a 7-tracker EP, and the acceptance has been mind-blowing and all that, and we're still pushing and promoting, having videos out. The first video of the EP is Love and Affection. Okay. A song produced by Jay.
Pretty. What word do you use for that kind of song?
She sounds like she's already falling in love. That's I'm
falling already.
Please, come and pay money to me. Now my brother.
Are we expecting something from you guys soon? Like a video or the single, basically?
Definitely. I'm actually on his EP as well.
Yes.
So the first track, Bono. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Bono, that's the title. Bono, and we're working on a couple of stuff too, and we will definitely work on it.
Definitely.
Good one.
They must hear us.
And they have to.
By force, by fire.
They must blow.
Excuse me.
What?
We've blown already.
Okay, so we're talking about scamming the way the Nigerian music industry. I mean, there have been several instances of people getting scammed or people scamming others. Now, I'll just start with this question. Music is beautiful. People venture into music for several reasons. For one, why did you guys venture into music? Was the monetary aspect the priority for you, or it was passion, basically? I'll start with ladies first.
Well, truth is, money was never on my mind because I started music very young. So obviously, being very innocent, like I never really thought about, the money and all of that. I started music when I was about, I joined the church choir when I was 5.
Everyone always started from the church, yeah.
Exactly.
Everyone. Okay, we'll come to you.
Wayward. So I started music when I was 5, and I actually started doing music professionally in the studio at the age of 14.
Great.
So I worked with the likes of Nato C, Ikechuku as well. So money was never anything on my mind, but obviously thinking about it now, I'll be entirely honest with you, obviously, because I'm doing it as a career. I want to make money off it, exactly, because this is what I'm doing for a living. But truth is,
put food on your table.
Truth is, before the money, the music, the passion comes first. Do you understand? Before making money, I'm more focused on, creating good music. Good music. Because without the good music, you ain't making no money. Sorry.
Preach it. All right. So on to you, Genius. What do you think about venturing into music? Has it always been about the money for you? Like, you know what? I'm just tired of this life. Let me just go and do something in the studio and just blow. And
never don't like. I like money.
Yeah, everybody loves money.
For me, it all started very funny because I always see this story back then. For me, I used to be back at home, and just the main thing was for someone to be very close to your radio, for you to be able to tell people, man, I know this song, I know that song.
That song, yeah.
So my mom, she buys all these tapes, all these Christian tapes, radio tapes, and I go tip them. I started recording songs on radio, then taking it to school and telling people I have these songs on my tape, and I was like a DJ, and people started loving it. For me, like, it's something I can keep doing,
Yeah.
And I just love the art of making music, the sound, the melody, and everything. So, and all sort of kind of songs to school.
Inspiration back then. I mean, where is he right now? Kind of seems like there's a dead career to him.
No, I think he's still working in Canada. So
working, or do we have any single for anyone actually? We
Canadians love their own. But
he's still looking for his ex-girlfriend. So.
I think so. That was a song.
So for me, that was how I took me to studio, because I just wanted to learn how to make music.
Yeah.
And so I became a studio rat, I became a studio engineer. And then from there I realized that there's a certain part of music that people don't venture into. It's like everybody, they listen to songs. They listen to Celine Dion and they're like, I want to be like Celine Dion. I'm like, why don't you just want to be like have your own vocal and just do it this way and just do it your own way and then see what people do reaction. And the first song I ever did went on air and became big in Jos. Oh man, this is definitely a calling.
Let's back to that.
So for me, it was actually never about what I could get off it. I just loved doing it.
But right now, things have changed.
Yes, I want child, man.
Alright, another question that comes to mind is, we've heard there have also been instances of people dropping out of school. We've heard those stories to, pursue music and the likes. Beyonce, let me just mention, can drop out of school, or somebody else can drop out of school, and they're so big right now. Does it give children the opportunity to say, you know what, somebody dropped out of school, I can equally just drop out of school and venture into music and equally do great? Do you think it has an adverse effect on the importance of education for children?
I definitely think so. I mean, like, I'm not saying by force school is a key to success in life, but it is important because there's some values you get from school that you can't get any other place.
Very true.
It teaches you, there's certain things you just learn from school and you can only get from school. Notwithstanding, if some people are not privileged to go to school, and that shouldn't limit them in life. And if they have other things that they know that this will get me whatever I need in life, you can go to. I know certain people that haven't gone to school, or let's say they are done with their secondary. As long as they're done with your secondary school, I feel like, if you do it,
that is very true.
Go forward and finish and graduate and all that, because
higher education service.
Truth is, to be honest, I feel like education is part of the African culture. You have to be educated. So if you don't, it's like abroad, like the likes of Beyonce and them, you can't really compare Africans to them because some of these people are homeschooled anyways. Do you understand? And it's different. Do you understand? The standard of living, everything over there is different. But in Africa, man, you guys go to school. That's why you see a lot of parents. Some families can't afford to educate the kids, but they would actually go that extra mile. They would starve themselves so that their children can actually go to school.
All right, so let's
move on
to the
topic. So stay in school.
Today, is scamming the way the Nigerian entertainment scene? Let me just ask you guys personal questions. Have you ever been scammed?
No, I haven't.
No. Really?
In a way, I've been scammed.
Well, I feel like everyone has been scammed in some sort of way.
Do you have any good scenarios?
Do you understand? It's scam.
What about you?
Give me small food.
I was scammed, not in Lagos though, but I was scammed one time by somebody I really, really trusted. The person told us that when we were doing music in Jos, and for him, he saw us, about 3 of us. He called us into his office like, you know what, you guys, your song is big, and I can make you guys bigger.
That's
just bring this amount of money. And then me, I just wanted to just make the music just go. And so we just go. And let me tell you, very funny figure, 7,000 naira. But all we raised that 7,000 naira in Jos. It was like raising 1 million naira for us. And we took it to him. And that was the last we heard.
You heard from him. Wow.
And so that was my eye opener. I just knew that, look, my eye just tear each year.
Never again.
Never.
Oh, I just remember I have been scammed actually.
Okay.
I bought meat pie someone, there was no meat inside the pie.
Girl, right. That's what I'm supposed to look forward to right now.
Yes, a scam. A scam. Wow. I'm sorry. Okay. I just saw pastry, there was no meat inside.
And then you still ate it or you just discarded it?
Well, I ate it.
Can you
I was hungry.
Alright, so let's just okay, so definitely we're going to take a look at what happened to Dami Crane, the idea of stolen cards and the likes. I think it's the most recent artist that has happened to, and yeah, the comeback and everything that came along with it, you know. And one question that comes to mind, we're going to go to Dami Crane's own, is when it comes to scamming, don't you think it's something they call a forfeit? I don't know if people understand what that means.
Sorry?
A forfeit. Something that you cost with your hand. You know, the likes of you posting so many things on social media has to do with you cruising on a boat, you taking a private jet and the likes and all that. People are looking at me like I lost and all that. No, hold on. The likes of you posting things on social media and the likes, don't you think that it has an adverse effect on how people react to such things, you know, when you post things like that? But we'll hold that thought, though, because we have to go on a break. I want to go on that break. We'll be right back, guys. So I have Soti and Genius right here with us on the core.
This is the core.